Funny face.
And we're live!
Yay. Okay, you can just read them like normal.
Okay. The true linear regression equation is y equals 0. Does someone want to read?
I'm sorry, this is bad. It's awful. We shouldn't be in a meeting by ourselves.
Let's B1 x where B0 and B1 are unknown. What are the null and alternative hypotheses for B1? C.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yay. A residual is the difference between the observed value y and the value predicted by the regression.
That's what I have too for that one.
Yay. I was just trying to find the fifth one.
I think it's A, but I don't know, because like that one wasn't in the video and it wasn't, I don't think, in the prep material, but I think it's A.
Just reading what is it?
I guess we could go look at the prep material.
The residual plot. If the linear regression is appropriate, then the residual plot will show no patterns and will consist of random scatter. Whoa, that was British. Random scatter. If there is a pattern in the residuals, it suggests the linear regression is not appropriate.
Yeah, I just feel like it's A because all the others seem wrong.
Well,
like, if we can't have a pattern, like, why does it matter if they're positive? Do they need to be positive?
Oh, no, we've never been taught that.
And we're not supposed to see a megaphone shape, and we're not supposed to see a pattern, so the only one I can think of is A. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the textbook says a megaphone shape occurs when points tend to be close together or one side of the graph and further apart on the other side.
But that's bad. We don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay.
That's as far as I went. I didn't get to question 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, SPSS. Woo!
Ooh, this is probably where I'm going to start to not do anything, but.
Ah. Okay, read it.
Oh, yeah. That's my job. For the next 8 problems, use the data found in math.self-efficacy.save. Use the confidence variable as the explanatory variable and the score variable as the response variable. Compute the residuals for the data using software. What statement best describes the residuals?
Okay, I'll find mine.
I don't know how to do this.
It probably says it in the textbook.
Okay.
So what question are you on?
Oh, hi!
Okay, you made it!
I didn't. We. That scared me for a second.
We waited for a while, so we're only on number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the other questions, we decided. Well, wait. Are you open to the quiz? Should I tell you yet, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it open. I'm on question 4.
Yeah, for question 4, we did C. The difference between observed value, and then 5 we just kind of guessed because the other ones didn't seem to make sense. We thought it would be A. So, and now we're on 6.
What are we supposed to do? Are we doing?
So I think I did see in the textbook something about you seeing a megaphone shape.
Yeah, we were reading about it too, but
You're not supposed to see a megaphone shape.
Oh, okay.
I guess you're not supposed to see one.
They did talk about them specifically, but they were just talking about how they're bad.
In a quiz, it doesn't necessarily say.
Okay, so now question 6.
Sorry, I'm just trying to decide which of my SPSS things to use.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Because I just have so many of them. We're not doing a hypothesis test. Blah, blah, blah. Use confidence variables, explanatory variable, but compute the residuals for the data using software. Well, I'll just do them all. I'll use all of my options until I figure out which one.
The confidence rating is the dependent, right?
Ye-
The score is the dependent variable because they give it in the question.
Oh, good.
Okay, I got that.
Was that question had to do with what they taught us in the recent lesson, or
Sorry, I'm trying to look at the data.
no, you're
'Cause I
fine.
want to answer the question, so I'm just making sure.
Okay, so we have to look at the scatter plot for this, right?
Well, I mean, no, because if the other questions are true, like we only have to look at one or two things.
I think in one of the
So,
questions.
like, obviously the data is not all negative, so that one's wrong. Right now, I'm just looking at it to see if it's between negative 40 and 25.
Okay.
Or you can make a plot and look at that if you want while I'm looking at this. So far, it looks like it's true.
Being between negative 40 and 25.
Because I'm not seeing anything less than negative 33 or so, and I'm not seeing anything that's more than 40 yet. Unless I'm blinded.
Perhaps.
So in order to look at that, we're looking at the residuals statistics portion, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And is it that we are leaving out the predicted value row?
For the plot. For the plot, I just have that you're supposed to go to graphs, scatter plots, simple, move over the predictor and the residuals. So you leave out what was the dependent. Now the residuals are the dependent. This isn't too different from what we were doing last time, so it's kind of nice.
Maybe.
Yeah, so far I got that A seems to be true so far. But that might not be the best thing to describe the residuals. Maybe I'll go ahead and make the graph too. Okay, let's see. Graphs.
I made a scatter plot of it, and it looks so moderately with the positive regression.
Okay, I'm just going to do it too so I can look at it also.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, mine does not, like whenever I just did the scatter plot, it's a shotgun. Which is probably a good thing because we don't like it when our residuals have a pattern. but it's definitely like all over. But I don't know how to tell if that's normal or not. Is it normal when it's a shotgun, Sarah?
I don't
I don't
think so.
remember that. And my graph doesn't look like a shotgun.
Really? Like mine's just like all over the place. It's kind of like in a circle-ish. It's just like everywhere. There's no pattern in it.
Okay, maybe we used different. So you're using the confidence rating for X and score for Y, right?
For X, I'm using the confidence, and I do not use score for Y. You have to use the residuals for Y.
The individual.
Just whatever the residuals are. It has the title on there. It says res 1. It says something, and then it says res 1. And that's what goes in Y.
I don't think that the gunshot is normal from what I remember, but
Well, I know that A is true. Oh, wait. No, that's not even what they're asking. They're asking if the residuals form a linear pattern, and they don't. Okay, so it's for sure A. There's no way that that was linear.
wait, which question are we talking about? I'm
That
sorry.
was 6 still. Oh, based on the QQ plot for these residuals, what can you say about these residuals? So that was a scatter plot. That wasn't a QQ plot. Let me look at this. Okay, I'm gonna go do a QQ plot now. Analyze statistics. QQ plots. And standardized residuals. Okay, so it looks like the teacher always says in the videos that when he sees these kind of lines, it's something to worry about. But they're like close enough to the line that I think we consider it like mostly normal.
I think so too. I'm looking at it as well.
Yeah, because it's got like that little tail that's kind of coming off and going a little psycho. But then in the middle, it's really almost exactly following the line. But then at the end, it goes a little psycho too.
Yeah.
So
Are we supposed to be standardizing the values?
I don't know what that means. So no, I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I'm just doing what he showed in the video.
well, because when okay, it's showing up now. The
Oh.
QQ plot, I guess, was just taking a long time to load.
Yeah, it takes a longer time for those to load for me than anything else. But so does yours look like ours? Like it's mostly straight, but the ends are just kind of weird?
Yeah.
Should we say that they're fairly normal then?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like they look normal enough, but with the ends not being normal. I know this is kind of a vague question.
Well,
So
they
I
don't
guess we
look
could
right
say-
skewed, and the residuals, there is evidence that they're normal, so.
So fairly normal.
Yeah, I would say fairly normal as well.
Okay. Number 8. Maddie.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've read. Okay. Use software to create a scatter plot of the data. Given the scatter plot, residual plots, and QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by this data? Check all that apply. Let me just go look.
Well, I did a scatter plot. I did a QQ plot. I don't ever remember doing a residuals plot. I mean,
I'm sorry, what did we decide was y-axis, the score
no. If you're doing, well, it depends on what you're doing.
for scatter plot?
It's the score or the residuals. I think it's the residuals in that one. What is a residuals plot, you guys?
I don't know what you mean. I just created a simple scatter.
Well, because we need a scatter plot and a residual plot and a QQ plot. And I don't know why I'm like having a moment about what a residual plot is. Let me see this.
No.
We didn't do one in the preparation.
Yeah.
From what
Okay.
I'm
Tables, models helpful, coefficients, blah blah. We're probably gonna do that next. Let me look in the textbook. Because I remember the video, like, because I wrote stuff down about residual plots from the video. But oh wait.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
Oh
Okay,
no,
so
I think maybe I found it too. Okay, we're good.
okay. So it's I believe it's 3 of them, and then 2 of them you can't get from the scatter plot.
Well, I mean, I think I figured out how to do the residual, unless that's just the residual line.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
try
the
this
question
thing.
is just asking with the requirements to do the test.
It's asking if they're met or not,
Yeah. And
based off
it's
of the 3 graphs that we made, not the 2 graphs that we made.
yeah.
Okay, graphs.
So I think the only one we couldn't check is observations are independent because it won't tell us that from those plots. And then
Right.
X values are measured without error. I don't think they could show that either.
I'm trying to do something. Oh, it's going crazy. Okay, double click. Why aren't you listening to the stupid thing? There. Okay. Double click element. Elements. Define a total. Linear. Apply. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think I did the wrong data for that. Okay, that's all possible. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna just look back at this really fast. You guys think that you found that already, but I'm just still trying to figure out about the residual plot. I'm gonna try something again. Because I think I messed this up. Simple. Okay, that's what it is. Move over. Move over this one. Now we're okay. I think that the residuals plot is the original line that you got, Sarah, with the remember when you said that it looked like it was fairly positively correlated and that it seemed like it was hot dog enough shaped?
Yeah.
I think that that's the residuals plot. Because I was just looking at my thing and that's the only thing that makes sense to me. So I'm just making a line because I need to practice this anyway. And I think that's what it is. Apply. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like ugly, but decent enough. So I'm going to go back there to the question. Okay, there is a linear relationship between x and y. I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yep, linear relationship. The variance of error is constant for all values of x. That's one where you said we don't know.
Yeah, so I think.
So we have to assume. I mean, should we click it or should we not click it though, people?
I don't know. I think we should, and
Well, because we know that it has to be because they're giving it to us and we can't check it. So, I mean, because it's saying using the software, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by the data? Technically, we can't check that. Residuals are only. The x values are measured without error.
so are you saying you don't think we should check B?
I'm saying I don't know because we can't tell it by the data. What do you think, Sarah?
I think. Okay, so I'm looking at the preparation right now, and it says with the scatter plot we know there's a linear relationship between x and y.
Right,
And
I
then
have
with
that
the
in my notes also.
Okay, and then the QQ plot tells us the error term is normally distributed, and the residual plot tells us the variance of the error terms is constant for all values of x. So I think we can check all those three, and then the others we wouldn't check.
Right, because we can only assume them. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sarah.
So check everything except for the
The
observation.
bottom two.
The bottom two?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you want me to read question 9 then?
Sure.
What is B1 the estimate for the slope?
La 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 la. Back over to this page.
So I got 12.695.
I think that that's going to be correct, even though I haven't finished this yet, because
I got that too.
sorry, I'm looking at something. That's confidence intervals. Descriptors, continue. Okay. Okay, that took forever. So you said you got 12.695?
Yeah.
What I got also. And you know why I knew that before I made the table? Because I made a line. You know how like you can get it to draw the line for you through the
Yeah.
data? Like it showed the same thing, so that's a good sign.
That's interesting.
12.6, did I say 95?
Yeah, 695.
Okay.
And then the lower bound, are you guys ready for that?
Yeah,
Go up there because I'm sure that I made it tell me that. I just have to get back to my data.
I don't remember if
So
I.
I got the lower bound is 10.674 and the upper bound is 14.715.
Me too.
How do you find the upper and the lower?
You just have to go into statistics. You know how you used the analyze, regression, linear, blah blah blah, that stuff. You have to go into the stats section and check the boxes that give it to you.
Oh, I guess I must not.
You just must not check the button.
Okay, sorry, can you just read them out loud to me then? What is the lower one?
So the lower is 10.674
Okay, 10.674. And then the
and
upper.
the upper is 14.715.
Got it.
Okay, this is going decently so far, unless we're just tricking ourselves.
Okay. Based on the evidence and using level of significance A equals 0.05, what decision would you make regarding the hypothesis test for B1?
Okay, going back there. Reject. Okay.
I'm not seeing where the p-value is
Yeah, I
at.
don't see where.
It's just sigma, guys, like normal. Like it just says sig in the
Oh, okay.
data.
I just didn't see where sigma was.
Oh, it's to the right. I think it's in the same one we were looking at. Let me.
Yeah, it's next to the lower and upper bound.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, so we can reject.
I think so because it's 0, 0, 0 and probably to multiple powers, and our significance level was only 0.505. Yeah, 0.05. So I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
For the hypothesis test B1, if you reject the null hypothesis, what does that mean?
Sorry, wasn't listening. I'm gonna read it again. For
There
a
is
hypothesis.
sufficient evidence. I would say, I think it's D.
Me too.
Maddie, what do you think?
No, that makes sense. I think so too.
Okay.
Oh, more crocodile data. They really like the crocodiles in this section. Have you guys noticed that?
Maybe they're from Florida.
Yeah, I wonder if that's his favorite animal.
We should ask him.
I would be slightly concerned.
Well, they're not very good pets.
Yeah. So the body length is the dependent, I
Okay, do
believe.
you not find that fascinating? I was looking at that on, it was either when I was watching his video or we used this on some other homework or something too, and
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I had no idea that the head for these crocodiles predicted the body length. It just kind of freaked me out.
Body. It's weird. I don't get it, but whatever.
I mean, all of the statistics we've had so far, I think, are like true studies people have done.
Yeah, no, but it was the head. I remember that.
It's just weird.
The next thing that we have to do is to find the margin of error and the upper and lower.
I'm assuming we can just use the equation for margin of error we've been using, yes?
Yeah, oh, you mean
So we'll
upper?
just find the upper and lower and then we can just use that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just trying to look up. Okay, where are you?
So to get the upper and lower, isn't it that we going to bivariate?
I think we just do the same thing we did last time.
Well, 'cause I'm trying to do that, but I guess I can't remember what I did.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see something. Analyze regression linear and move on. So, in the last one that we just did, guys, where we just did the analyze regression linear and then we moved over the dependent and independent, did we use the actual dependent variable or did we use the regression?
I used the dependent, but I don't know.
Not the regression, and you got the right number. Did everyone get? I don't remember what I did. I think that I used the actual dependent variable, so I'm gonna go with that.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it the other way.
Okay, stupid descriptives, blah blah blah. Don't need any of that stuff. I got the upper and lower. So whenever you guys get there.
So how do you get the upper and the lower again? Because I'm doing the linear.
Yeah, so after you click linear and you move everything over, you have to click the stats button and then you have to check the boxes.
Oh
Like
yeah.
read the boxes and click the one for the confidence interval.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Okay, where's the, oh, okay. Got it.
So I have 7.2 on 8 and 8.103.
Me too. Why are we doing the bottom ones though?
He talked about that in the video.
Oh.
I don't actually remember why. It's probably somewhere in my notes.
Okay, so I got the lower is 7.218.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got that too.
Are we putting that in right now? No, we're finding the margin of error. Okay, let me get my.
Well, it makes more sense to do the lower and upper bound and then do the margin of error.
Oh, hey, that's why you always do that.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now, and then I need to calculate it.
I always just go in order because I'm one of those people.
What a weirdo.
Uh-huh. Also, Maddie, we gotta leave in 12 minutes.
Okay.
Ish. But we're gonna finish by then, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, for margin of error, I have 0.4425.
Yep. Me too.
You two,
That's what I
Sarah?
got.
I mean, we obviously have to round that, but
0.443.
no, Maddie, just kidding. Okay, last question. People, look at us, awesome. Did this whole thing in like 5 seconds.
Based on your lower bound and upper bound from the last two problems, what can you say about B1?
We are 95% confident, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because it's a confidence interval. Like, we didn't do anything with the hypothesis test in that one.
All right, let's submit.
Okay, you can submit it, Maddie, and we'll wait and see if we got it right.
Okay, I'll be the risk taker.
I feel like I have to sneeze.
Sneeze.
I can't.
Ruffle a feather under your nose.
Hmm.
Correct, 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 correct.
Just scroll straight to the bottom and see if we got 100.
Oh, it's the dependent. Oh, that was dumb for me. Well,
Did we get them right?
yeah, I put head length for the dependent, but I should have put body length. So that was my fault. I'm sure.
Okay, and that was the only one you got wrong?
Yeah, everything else is fine.
Okay.
So that
What
was,
number was that, Maddie? I just want to make sure that I wasn't going crazy.
well, I think I put it wrong, not you guys.
I know, but I just want to make sure because we were talking about it. I didn't actually click that wrong.
14.
Yeah.
I put head instead of.
Okay, I got that one. So we're good.
Oh, that was my fault.
Go to submit quiz.
Okay. So,
Thank you. I think that I don't know who's the leader next. Okay, so like I led and then Maddie, you led. Is it Sarah or Annie next?
well, don't I lead this whole week?
Yes, actually, you're right. Yeah, you lead the next time. So, but the next one's not a real, like, it's a test prep. So
Is
the
that our
so
last
we'll
meeting?
I think we still have to do a meeting, but you're right, Maddie. You'll lead it again and it's test prep. So we'll figure out who leads after that.
And that's probably our last official one, right?
No, there's
Yeah,
another one
probably
after that.
is.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another one. So also, don't forget, Maddie, that you and Annie have to submit your sections for the final. This week it's due Saturday.
Okay.
And they should be really easy, because, like, all you're doing is, like, a stupid hypothesis test, and Annie's, like, writing a paragraph.
Okay.
So, but obviously go read the actual directions.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
You guys are awesome. Thanks for everything.
Bye.
Bye.